Welcome again to your Life Nuggets, brought to you by Live Light. And today's nugget is Nugget 35, Master Personal Growth. We don't have a clue as to what people's limits are. All the tests, stopwatches and finish lines in the world can't measure human potential. When someone is pursuing their dream, they'll go far beyond what seems to be their limitations. The potential that exists within us is limitless and largely untapped. When you think of limits, you create them. Kriegel and Louis Patler. Well, let's have a look at 3 things that's absolutely of utmost importance for mastering personal growth. First one, stop doing only those things you have done before and start doing those things you could and should do. The first step towards success is becoming good at what you know how to do. But the more that you do what you know, the more you discover additional worthy things you could do. When this occurs, you have a decision to make. Will you continue doing what you have always done, or will you make the leap and try new things? Doing new things leads to innovation and new discoveries, and among those discoveries is the realization of things you should do on a consistent basis. If you do those, you will continue to experience personal growth and expand your potential. If you don't, you will plateau. Secondly, stop doing what is expected and start doing more than is expected. We live in a culture that awards trophies to people for simply showing up regardless of their contribution. Because of that, many people think they are doing well if they just do what is expected of them. But that doesn't help people reach their personal growth potential or expand their capacity. To do that, a person has to do more. Former General Electric CEO Jack Welch calls this getting out of the pile. To distinguish yourself, get noticed, and advance your career, you need to do and be more. You have to rise above average. Thirdly, stop doing important things occasionally and start doing important things daily. Have you ever heard the expression, life is a great big canvas and you should throw all the paint on it that you can? The words mean well, but it's not great advice, unless you want a mess. A better thought is to make your life a masterpiece, which requires much thought, a clear idea, and selection when it comes to what paint you put on the canvas. How do you do that? By doing the important things every day. Writer and philosopher Henry David Thoreau wrote, "If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. He will pass an invisible boundary. New, universal, and more liberal laws will begin to establish themselves around and within him, and he will live with the license of a higher order of beings." Poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow compared this personal growth to that of an apple tree. He said, "The purpose of that apple tree is to grow a little new wood each year." That is what I plan to do. He also expressed a similar thought in one of his poems when he wrote, "Not enjoyment and not sorrow is our destined end always, but to live that each tomorrow finds us further than today. If we do what's important every day, that can be true for us. So remember, dedicate yourself to continuous personal improvement. You are your most precious resource. Be blessed, love and regards as always. Shalom.